Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Thank you. Could you have a seat for me, Michelle? We're going to have a look around.
I don't think this is legal.
He'll be back any moment. Just sit tight.
Can't just go into somebody's house and start looking around with no parent or no consent.
Work boots. Size 8.
My partner will explain everything when he gets back, okay? There's nothing to worry about.
I mean, Kendrick is a size 7, so it's not the one.
Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body. No sign of a wedding ring.
Isn't that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? A sign of a wedding ring. Okay. Over there. Devil is a lie, yeah, 69 God. Violin, okay.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Me too. I don't think so either. Might hear some music. I'm gonna finish checking, man. I need all the ammunition I can get. Let's talk.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead.
Oh.
Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Try.
Understood. This is this. State of events, my last contact with the victim.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon. I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
And did he come and get you?
Of course. Some boys offered me a ride home, but that's not the right thing to do.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Damn, missed something.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
Ring,
Clearly
watch.
detective.
I never paid much attention to that stuff.
Lies.
You seem reluctant to talk about her jewelry.
It's a touchy subject with Daddy. He thought she wasted too much money on her appearance.
What?
Your mom and dad are
Terrible detective.
happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
Lies. Lies, lies, lies. Lies. Let me see my notebook. Lies. I don't know, but it's a lie.
I think your father was violent with your mother. I think they weren't very happy, and you should tell me, young lady.
You may be the police, but you have no right to talk about my mom and dad like that.
Yeah, I know I have no right, but I will still talk about him however I choose. Because you know what? I'm the damn
If my
law
dad gets
enforcement.
home, I'm going to ask him to punch you on the nose, mister.
Oh yeah?
I know this is a tough
Oh
time for
yeah?
you, Michelle, but you should really try and help the police.
Help the police, little girl.
Hey, what gives?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle.
That's right.
I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady.
Even though I couldn't get
She's
no
not even out of
questions right.
school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
And
Found?
we're here to find. We're gonna
What-
figure it out.
But she only...
We have some questions that we would like
Some
to ask you.
questions for you, son.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
Face. I'm gonna watch your face. Just get your alibi.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's correct.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
You should come clean if you're having an affair or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
Yep. Yep. I said you wasn't. Because
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
Oh, really? Oh, really? Huh? What about
What
these
size shoe do you wear,
folks?
Mr. Mueller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
Because we're looking for somebody.
9s, I think.
Goddamn liar. Lies.
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Mueller?
Filthy.
Why would I lie to you at a time like
Edible.
this?
Because you got some tiny ass Kendrick Lamar feet. Size 8 wet boots.
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet.
Oh, it's the tiny feet.
You know,
huh?
small feet, small...
Always been true in my
Oh,
experience.
small pee-pees.
Your wife went to pick up Michelle?
Yes, that's right.
It's a little long, man.
What happened, Hugo? You got any theories? Because we're starting to like you for this.
The car park by the school is kind of dark. Maybe somebody jumped her there. Did you try the parking lot?
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You got to be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on it.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Mueller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
You understand? I don't want to embarrass you in front of your kid.
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
One, we need to break his alibi, check phone records, canvass the neighbors. Two, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in L.A. Three, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
Hey, snitching. Karen ass snitch. Okay. Let's go. What you got for me, girl?
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Mueller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Mueller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Mueller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
Look at this dirty animal. How'd you run? This dirty animal.
Step away from the incinerator.
Step away.
Don't let him get away.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case.
Catch him, catch him. Catch him. Catch him. chill. Chill. Look, I've been doing my cardio, fool. Look at me. Fast as lightning, bro. Faster, boy. It's a little faster, but still, watch you jump. Let's go. Where's my partner? Come with the wheel.
Enough running, Hugo! Hands where we can see them.
Where you gonna go? Yeah. Let's see what you got here, Mr. Brown.
Check in the incinerator, Phelps. I'll hold our stupid friend here.
I want to burn your shoe. Mr. Size.
This doesn't look good, Hugo. Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, Detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't want home and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncle?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid. Galloway, Homicide Division, badge number 564.
Go ahead, Detective Unit.
Can we get Ray Pinker and a technical services team to a house at 130 North Bonnie Bray Street? Send someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
Roger, 11K. Inform Detective Phelps that the coroner has a report waiting. Police morgue downtown when he's available.
Got it, KGPL.
I think his name is Phelps.
Okay,
I read about him in the paper.
You're behind the wheel.
Fine. Where are we headed?
No bell buttons. No, let me make a phone call real quick.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Belmont High School.
Yes, sir.
Checking for you, Detective. Belmont High, 1575 West 2nd Street.
Thank you.
Alright.
The heck?
So we're going, Mr. Mayor, get in the car, take us to Belmont High School. I ain't got time.
You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
Belmont High School, didn't you hear me the first time?
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband for it.
Always make the husband, Phelps. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I've wanted to kill some wives in my day.
Lex parsimoniae.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical on me.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. And try this one on for size. Rusty's razor.
How's that go?
You blame the guy that's banging her.
Ah, of course. The famous Lex ignoramus.
Closes cases, Cole. Puts a lot of people away, that one.
Saturday's the spring unveiling, Emmy. It's the first season since fabric rationing's over. We have to go.
I told you I can't Saturday. I'm busy.
Busy where? You're going on another drive with Davy Gardner, aren't you?
So what if I am?
Go, Phelps. I'll take the car and see if I can cut him off.
There's not always a preference. This Drake, is that you? Is that you? What are you doing at the high school here, Drake? Yeah, man. BBL. get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna. Fuck, I'm gonna tuck your ass away. Tuck your ass away to me. Get away, get away, get away, get away. Oh my gosh, this guy is so fast. Where do you go? Wow. Very good. Very good.
That's far enough, freak. You move a muscle and you're a dead man.
Very good.
Car 11K, car 11, King, come in. Car 11K, car 11, King, come in.
11K, go ahead.
11K, see the janitor. A green 1946 coupe registered to a Mrs. Hugo Moeller has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing field. 11K, code 2.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you oaky motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
You're under arrest, Eli. You're in very deep trouble. Get some backup down here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper.
What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
Eli Rooney. We've met.
Filthy son of a bitch. He was here yesterday before the dance.
Was it him you saw park the car?
I don't know, sir. I'd like to say yes, but the truth is it was pretty dark.
Would you say Rooney is violent?
Yes, sir. I would say so, yes.
Thanks for your help. This is the car?
Yes, sir, Detective.
Have you looked it over?
Superficially. I was told to wait for you guys.
Thanks. We'll take it from here. Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here.
Yes.
The overalls are stenciled HM. Muller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Muller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thanks, ma'am. You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Jersey.
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
And we let Mueller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass for now. You better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rest.
He tore strips off me at the grand jury. Case was thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
The early bird gets the worm. The second mouse gets the cheese. Isn't that the cop who caught the guy that was pretending to be dead?
Interrogation 1, 2.
Are they ready?
Moeller's in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
Boys, you've really come through this time, haven't you?
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
You down on your luck, Eli?
I've had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
What kind of job, Eli?
Working fishing boats, odd jobs around the boatyards. I'm pretty good with my hands.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
You're lying, Eli. You're a creature of habit. You just get out of jail and you're back to your old ways. You use a specific type of rope.
That may be the case. But you got nothing that says I used a rope to hurt that woman. I think you should let me go. Is there some money coming my way for finding that butterfly?
You killed Mrs. Mueller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
You're a liar, Eli. You needed the money, so you killed her.
I've been around some, son. You got some evidence that proves I stole that butterfly from that woman? I done told you I found that pretty thing. I never stole it.
I don't like you, Eli. I think you're an evil man. I think you try to pass off your pain to other people. I can't make you for this case, but my consolation is that I don't think you will be out of prison for very long.
You can count on it, shitbird. By the way, Eli, the captain and the Hat Squad would like to talk to you next. Any idea what they might want to talk about? For my money, Hugo Mueller's our #1 suspect. The evidence is solid. I think it's time we hit him with it.
They weren't even his prints, and he still confessed.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the Army.
Your wife was strangled with a braided rope, which we found in the trunk of her car. I think you bought that rope specifically to strangle her.
You can think whatever you want. But that rope has nothing to do with me. My wife is the victim here. But, so am I. What am I going to do without her? And you. You heartless bastard.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Are you going to tell me what I want to know, or do we have to take it out of you in lumps?
Give it your best shot. I can take whatever you're throwing.
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
Green overalls, blood-stained, with the initials HM found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
A Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler. Hugo Mueller, I'm charging you with the murder of your wife. You'll be arraigned and taken before a grand jury. Book him, Rusty.
With pleasure.
I have to say I'm disappointed. I stood in front of a troop of reporters and made promises. Promises of swift and fearful retribution, and you bring me an armful of vagary and happenstance. You made the department look bad, lad. Do it again and your career as a policeman will come to an abrupt and ignominious end. You two are back on the streets. Find street criminals, roust them, beat them, and restore some fervor to your police work. Your next case will come when you've revived my faith in your abilities. Now get out of here!
Oh, that was embarrassing. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Case closed. Why Hugo Mueller stayed on the main charge of Sharma. Because of his life as an orphan. Well, they were happy with my verdict, so whatever I did, I did.